Alright everybody, what is up? Malibu Designs here, still Astro Graphics, but I just changed the name, gonna keep the name. So I did a PSD on how to I did a video on how to download the authentic FaZe PSD and how to kind of like make a logo, but I'm gonna go way more in depth. And also, I'm gonna teach y'all how to make an authentic looking logo without having to download the PSD in case you don't want to. It doesn't have that much storage. It's whatever. It's perfectly fine. So it's quite easy. I'm gonna do it here first, but I do have the PSD. The PSD is easy. It's simply put to where you just drag a picture over this and um, it'll be the logo by default. And all you have to do is just download the font and click that, and then you have your text, and that's your logo. Really, it's that easy. It's basically done for you, and it's professionally done. But in case you don't want to, so just find a picture of a FaZe logo, kind of like this. They used to be all over Twitter, not so much anymore. Just get off of Google. But I just save this as a PNG file. Make sure it's PNG so the background's transparent and you can add whatever you want to it. It's easiest that way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get the pen tool, which is P, and you're gonna want to outline this logo. I'm not trying to get the white simply because if you want it to look really authentic but you don't want to download the PSD, you would want this little outline here, and you can also recreate it too. Quite easy, so I'm simply not going to do it. You can see here, just outlining the logo, quick and simple. And of course, you can you can zoom in with the this. Is this a tool? I don't know. This is the tool. I don't even use it anymore. What I do is I hold Alt and I just zoom in with my mouse. That's the quickest way. If you want to, you can zoom in all the way. Well, not that much, and make sure you're getting it. But for tutorial sake, I don't want to. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna hit right click. I'm gonna hit make selection. These are the default settings. You hit OK. Just go with the default settings. Now, you can do different ways, but I just command copy, command paste. And if you're obviously on a Windows, whatever, it's control, not command. But on Macs, it's command. And there you go. You got the logo. This is the overlay. So you want to get your picture. I'm going to zoom out. You want to get your picture. Where'd my picture go? It was stupid how long it took me to find a good picture. You can just really find whatever, but I'm going to copy the picture. Of course, you can save it, and if you want to save it, you just hit File, and then you hit Place. And then you search up what you saved it and hit Place, and it's right there for you. But I like to copy it. I think it's easier. So I'm going to hit Command V to paste, so you can right click and you can say right click. I don't know. I don't know how to do that, so I just Command V. And then I'm going to hit Command T to resize it. Make sure you're selected on that tool. I'm going to hold Shift as I click this, and it proportionately resizes it. See how that looks kind of funky? Command Z to undo that. Now I'm holding Shift, and I am resizing it to my liking. Now, an easy way to do this, see, like, I don't know what's covering what, so an easy way to do this is a lot of people, they like to lower the opacity, so you click that, simply just lower it so where you can really see it's easy. And I want to see if I can get both of them in the logo, so I'm going to try to resize it as much as I can without it looking weird. Really got to watch out here. This is a tough logo. Excuse me. Tough picture for this logo. Sorry. Arrow keys to move it by pixel. Yeah, I advise choosing a square picture for this, or a rectangular picture, or you can always use the pen tool to to cut a person out, like I just showed you with this picture, and then you can place them in the logo with and then a background behind them. You can always do that, but that takes a while, so I'm not gonna do that. So that was fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine. So I'm gonna increase the opacity. I'm gonna right click and create clipping mask, and that's what that does. And bam, you got yourself a logo. And if you don't like how it looks, like you want the whole outline, you can always get the eraser. And I like to do at the top. I'm sorry, do at the top. And I had my hardness turn all the way down. I'm gonna turn all the way up just for the sake. You can make the eraser smaller or bigger, obviously, by clicking the eraser in the size, but I do it with the bracket keys. The left bracket makes it smaller, the right bracket makes it bigger. So make it bigger here, and you just kind of erase. And that looks a little goofy. You know, obviously you can do it at your speed. And you click this little button right here, and then you click. If you want to do all the erasing, you click the thing before it, and bam, it's all gone. So there you go. And then I'm gonna teach y'all. Excuse me. I'm gonna teach y'all how to replicate the text. A lot of people get the text wrong. I'm gonna show y'all what is wrong. This is the biggest pet peeve of mine. Not only is this the wrong PSD, like that's not even the right, you know, FaZe logo. That's not the right text. It looks ugly. I'm about to show y'all how to do it. So what I'm gonna do is select this tool. Now this text is on this layer. It's not on this layer because this is just a logo, and this layer is just a picture. So you want to select the layer which the text is on, and you want to select the text with. You can erase it if you want to. It's up to you. Or it's quicker to just select the rectangular tool and just select all the text here. And if you want to save the text for reference, you can just Command J to duplicate that text, and that text, see if you make everything go away, that text is there as a backup if you want. So just make that go if you don't want it, and then you select it again, and you simply hit delete to make it go away. There you go. And I'm gonna put that there as reference just so I know where the like the exact spot is that you want to get out the text. Yeah, it should go away. So bring that down there. Using, I don't know why it fucking does that sometimes. Sorry, hold up. Right click, deselect. So text, just put it right there. 36 font, whatever. Just obviously you can do this or that to resize it to your liking. It's really just up to you, you know. 36. I'm typing 36, but oh. Now I'm just gonna type whatever I want, so I'll just do Vader again. And here is the font. I'm about to drop the font on y'all. The font is called Edge. Edge font, not Batman Forever. This text right here is Batman Forever. That's not the right text. It is simply Edge. You can find it on defont.com. So that looks a little big for me. I'm going to resize it a little bit. Obviously, you don't have to obviously, oh, I'm sorry, I said that word a lot. You don't have to obviously, I said it again, you don't have to replicate it. It's up to you if you want to. That's perfect. I really just wasn't going for that. It's whatever. So I'm going to make that go away. So here's what the effects are. They have a stroke. Set the size to 1. You can really put it whatever. I think it looks clean as 1. It's 2. 1 or 2. I wouldn't go over that. Just be safe. Sorry, I forgot something. Whenever you type, it's not going to look like that. So you want to click this button, and you want to hit that, and then This button's also going to be selected in the the PSD, and basically what this means is all caps. And here's the color, the default color. You just make it as black, whatever, but that's just what it is. I think the guy who made the PSD liked it best. So double click it to edit it, put on a stroke. I'm going to keep it as 1, just like it that way. It has got a drop shadow, the angle, I believe that's the angle. Turn the opacity just a little bit up. Opacity just makes it darker. It's got a gradient overlay. What the gradient overlay is he has it that, and I want it to be orange, so I'm going to make it dark orange. We want to make the bottom text looks a lot cleaner as dark. So I'm going to think that looks better. Can't remember exactly how to. Wow, it's not what I wanted. I can't remember exactly how you duplicate that, but that's okay. So, and then you want this to go to about the middle, and then you want this to be a different color, so a brighter orange. And then you just want to make another one. Sorry, just drag it up here. Delete that white one. There you go. That's how you do the FaZe text. So a little recap. You want to make this one on the left. You want to make it a darker color. And then obviously you re-click and it's going to duplicate that same color. And then you want to drag it to the middle, and then just do it on this one, and then you make it a brighter color. Same thing. Like that. These are Longhorn, Texas Longhorn colors. So hook them. So okay for that. And they have an inner glow too. Turn down the size a little bit. And that should be it. I believe that's how they do it. I'm going to go to this one real quick for reference, just because I don't have it memorized. Drop shadow gradient, inner glow, stroke. I think the drop shadow is a little bigger. The angle is that way. The size is 7, spread is 22. I'm going to look at how they did the gradient. Okay, so they had 2 right there. So yeah, that's just copy that really at your own discretion. Stroke, I'm sorry, drop shadow. They had the angle kind of over here. The spread is over here, and the size is a little bigger. That's how you do that. So that's how you recreate it if you don't want to download anything. Now I'll teach y'all how to do a pop-out logo too. And here's what a pop-out logo is. Not the fucking Roblox logo for sure. That's a pop-out logo. It's actually not the best example, but that is a pop-out logo. So let me give y'all a better example so y'all can get a perfect understanding. I had a perfect example earlier and I can't find it. So please excuse me. I want to give y'all a visual example. I can't find, oh, here it is. So a pop-out logo, word for word, here it is. Here's a perfect example. It's in the logo and it also comes out. So that's exactly what a pop-out logo is. So I'm gonna, for this layer, I'm gonna Command J duplicate it. Okay, and it's simple. You basically, what you don't want to pop out, so let's say I want Obi-Wan to, I want his body to pop out right here. And I want Anakin's body to pop out right here. So for this layer, you want to erase everything but except for what you want to pop out. So what I think is the easiest way to do it is I turn the hardness to 0 just because it looks smoother. Turn the eraser bigger just to I don't know, just do that. And then you can turn the opacity down just to get a reference. So I'm just going to erase all of this here. you can see what you want. And I would include the lightsabers, but the lightsabers are cut out of the shot, cut out of the frame here, and that's annoying. So just work with what you got. So I'm going to erase all of this right here. I want Anakin's body right here to pop out, so I'm just going to erase everything outside of right here. And it's easiest if you do this over a background that's a color, so you can see, because sometimes you will miss stuff and it's really light and you can tell and it looks cringy. So for more detail, I like to make the eraser a little smaller. Sometimes what sucks about turning the softness all the way down, the hardness all the way down, is it's not the most accurate. But that looks fine, you know, you can obviously perfect it at your own discretion. So you turn the opacity all the way up, and bam. And then you can still do a little more tweaking. I don't want that glow, so I'm going to turn the eraser all the way down so I can tackle just the glow. And that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Just up here. Just don't think this looks good up here. Shit. Just going to touch this up. Just kind of mimic my eraser movements. And then right here, it's part of the FaZe logo, so I'm just going to erase that. And I'm holding it down, so if I mess up, I can just hit Command Z one time and all that's gone. Sometimes it's better to take it in little bits like that. Sometimes it's better to just hold it down. Probably should have just not held it down, but that's whatever. So just make the eraser smaller. Yep. Right here, this is just by memory. So I know this is all FaZe logo right here too. So I'm just gonna erase everything like that just to make it look more like a FaZe logo. You don't have to, obviously. It's whatever you prefer. And that is how you make a pop out logo and a FaZe logo. The most, if you don't want to download anything, of course, or sometimes the PSD won't work. So that's how you do that. Pop out logo, I put Vader just cause, and that's authentic looking FaZe text. And then if you want to, you can put a filter on it. I don't think FaZe does it, but I like to do it just because it looks nice. So I click this, and then I'm holding Shift, and I'm going to click that, and it selects all of them. And then you want to do this. You want to hold Command, and while you hold Command, you click JAE, and it selects all of that, copies it, and makes it into one picture. It merges all of them. So you want to do filter, and this is a plugin. You have to look it up and download it. Magic Bullet Looks. So if you want Magic Bullet Looks, you go to YouTube, you look up Magic Bullet Looks free, and then you just follow the tutorial and download it. But if you do already have it, just follow my lead, and this right here, that's just a glitch. It just looks like that sometimes. And I put a pop at 130. You can obviously edit it. Pop just makes it look nicer and darker. You can put a lens distortion, so whatever. And then curves, just set the curve like that. You just pull these down, push these up, and it makes it look a little darker, looks nicer. And chromatic aberration brings out, there's a million ways to set it up. A million. So what you could do is you can plus that, you can minus that, you can plus that. It's just work with it and see what it looks like. So basically, if you have a lot of blues, you want to edit up the blues. I don't have any of these, so just whatever. Blue and yellow, you can minus that. It's just whatever. You just play around with it. Then you hit enter, and I promise y'all it's not going to look like that. It'll look much nicer. Bam, that looks really clean. Obviously, FaZe guys don't go with that, but you can if you want to. That looks really fucking clean if you ask me, but I just don't like the way the text looks. So I'm gonna eraser tool and erase the text. actually, I'm going to eraser tool, and I like the way the top looks, so I'm just going to keep that. Now, obviously, you can make text its own layer, and then you can hit that, and then you can just do what I showed y'all before, how I hit Command J-A-E, and then you don't have to put the text in the magic bullet looks, but that's just what I did. I think it looks really, really fucking clean. But obviously, if you have the PSD, you just bring your picture in. I don't have it copied. You can just bring your picture in, and just gonna resize it for y'all. I already showed y'all all how to do this. So, okay, wow, I did not do that. I let go of the shift button, so I'm just gonna do that. I know it looks ugly, and just for time's sake. And then you're gonna want to bring it over the logo, and bam, it's already done for you. You don't have to do any cutting or anything like that. And then the gradient's already done for you over here. So, yep. And then I already showed you how to do that. I'm gonna put the link for the PSD in the description, and the PSD is super easy to follow. Everything's done for you, really. You just have to. It's gonna look like this. You just open up the logo, and you bring in your picture, you put it over this layer right here, and then I showed you all how to do the pop-out logo. It's the same thing applies. You hit Command J to duplicate it, and you erase everything you don't want. And yeah, it might come with a hue and saturation. So you want to do shadows, I believe, and you want to just deselect all of this right here, and it won't be gray. So yeah, that's how you do that. That's how you make an authentic FaZe logo. There's no tutorial on YouTube. I tried looking up a tutorial on YouTube, how to make a FaZe logo, and none of them were just authentic enough for me. So that's how you do that. I hope this was helpful. If y'all have any questions, put it in the description, or you can tweet at me at MLBUXX. That's my Twitter. I'm going to bring it up for y'all right quick. Twitter.com/MLBUXX. This is my Twitter. Y'all can ask me any questions. I will do my best to answer them. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope I helped y'all, and have a great day.